everybody. Welcome to 2021 Whiskey at Work. I figured if I got all of that excitement out now,
we wouldn't have to make fun of you for being afraid of pictures of icebergs.
I'll explain that later. We can carry that into the new year here. Are we excited for this new year? Or is it any different?
You know, it's the same world, right? Like,
yeah.
I'm excited for it because symbolically, you know,
mentally,
mentally things start over.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, you know, it's the same world.
That my energy was here and then crashed down at the table.
Well, that's why we drink.
Thank God we brought booze.
Oh my God, thank God we did. So 2020 was an absolute show, really. I mean, it was
Wild.
Yeah, it's something I don't think any of us will ever, hopefully, fingers crossed, live through again.
Well, hopefully we live through it again. If it happens again.
Right. But it was
good. Hopefully next time.
Houston's praying that everybody dies if this ever rears its ugly head again. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.
But I mean, it's at the same time, it was fascinating to live through it, wasn't it?
Well, fascinating would be the word I'd use.
I don't know. It kind of
Intriguing,
was.
little. Fascinating.
It was such an odd event. It was such an odd thing. I mean, I think from both a personal standpoint, but also from a business standpoint. I mean, it was nothing we had really considered before, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
We've prepared for so many scenarios, and this just really wasn't one of them.
No.
Until it had to be.
Not even close.
You know, yeah.
Just the constant bombardment of information about one or maybe two topics, it was exhausting for me.
I totally understand that.
You can wake up in the morning and go, oh, yeah, it's a great day. And then you turn on the news and let's see your mask laying on the table. And you're like,
I mean, it was the first time you really wanted to see what people were eating, you know, like social media used to be. I wanted to see the
Right?
pictures.
back to pictures of
Just
cats.
give me a picture of your cat and your breakfast and shut up.
All we want. But I think, you know, we mostly got through it here in our state. In South Dakota, you know, but it affected everybody, and it was a weird year, but still, like I said, interesting. Interesting is maybe better.
It did give us the opportunity to try a lot more whiskey at home. For
it
sure.
did. I don't think I have ever drank more in a year than I did this year, and but never to a point of, you know, how I used to when I was in my early 20s, but
still less than I do in a regular year.
Yeah, regular week.
100% accurate.
So, but we found so much cool stuff, and I think we looked a little bit harder as to what was out there too. It seems a lifetime ago, but it was less than a year already, because it would have been next week, that I took our last trip. Before all this started, we went down to Nashville to do the Jack Daniel's tour and to see some of the distilleries and to go to a couple of different states.
It wasn't even really on the radar for you at that point yet, was it?
No, not at all. Absolutely not. But getting a chance to go down to, you know, Tennessee, where such great whiskey's made, obviously. You're talking about the big guns that are down there, Kentucky, Tennessee. But then stumbling across the things that we stumbled across has made this it was a fun year in that sense.
Yeah.
I think, because we did really come across, and the two, what we're doing is picking what we thought were our favorites from 2020, and we probably should have taken this 2 or 3, but nailing it down to one.
Well, we were each supposed to pick a favorite. And you and I just happened
We just
to
happened
have
to-
the same favorite.
Right.
And if Rob had any taste, he would also have that same favorite.
I actually picked whiskey.
Oh my! This is whiskey.
I love this banana juice.
So do monkeys.
So it's just hard to believe that both of these whiskeys were from 2020. They feel like such a lifetime ago when we started this.
Both of them before
the pandemic hit. Yes.
started.
Yep. I don't know how we found out about your favorite. Do you remember where we even came across it from?
I think Chris was playing up in Grand Forks or Fargo with Judd Hoos and ran across it.
I do. Yeah, I vaguely remember a text or an email or something.
And we had him bring back the Crooked Furrows, the bourbon, and the Glen Fargo, which is the American single malt.
Yeah. So this is a bourbon from Fargo, North Dakota.
Yep.
which I think surprised the hell out of all three of us, honestly.
I don't remember this at all.
Really?
Was I even here?
Yeah, you were here. You
Oh.
were on this one.
I mean, yes, I also enjoyed it. Thank you, Chris.
It was
Hornick.
great.
It surprised me that something good came out of North Dakota.
That's
It wasn't I-29, but I wasn't surprised that they were making it. I was a little.
Statement still stands.
I was surprised that how good it was for being, at least even down here, unknown.
Right.
And to the point where I ended up buying another bottle of it from somebody.
Is this the second one that
This is the
you
second
have?
one.
Okay.
I'm a little bummed out that it was open because I didn't think it was. Who's been in my liquor cabinet?
Everyone.
But I'm wondering, I'm assuming this is something you'd be able to get mostly across North Dakota, I would think. I mean, for those people that are watching this that, live around here, that live in South Dakota, that are from here, it's an attainable it's attainable. I mean, if you know somebody from North Dakota, go across the border to a liquor store.
Yeah, I think she brought this one back from Dickinson or Bismarck.
Okay, so yeah, well then
Yeah.
it should be available all over up there. But it was. I remember when we took that first sip, and then the next one, and then the next one, and we're like, this is stupidly good
Yeah.
for coming out of a brand new distillery. Artisan Distillery, I believe is what it is. I think.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, if anybody from Fargo's listening, hook a fella up.
Well, we have been invited to get the big behind-the-scenes tour up there. One of the
Hey, then
distillers
you'd
up
have to
there.
go to Fargo.
We got to go. No, I'm not going to make a joke
Fargo's
about
kinda
Fargo.
cool.
All right, Fargo's a cool city.
Yeah, Fargo is kind of cool.
It is a cool
I'll
city.
go to Fargo.
Anytime.
If you can
yes.
find the 3 weeks of the year that it's tolerable.
There's no snow, we'll be there.
Or mosquitoes as big as your head. Hey, put that in the notes at the bottom. If you know when that time frame is, let me know.
Yeah, we'll pencil that in.
Someone could just give us a heads up on the mosquito
Yeah,
situation.
the 3-week window in the spring.
It's all the time. Well, I was surprised, Kelsey, though, that you also picked this.
It's delicious.
It's-
Plus, it's fun and different, and
I think that's it. And when I was in Nashville, Dan Bruner from Timmins Market said, "Hey, there's a liquor store there, just kind of, I believe, south of Nashville, that you got to go try." So we're like, all right, we're near here where we're coming back from Lynchburg. And so put it in the coordinates and went to this liquor store and walking around and seeing all of this great stuff they had. And I noticed this bottle sitting on the shelf.
I'm really stuck on you. Put in the coordinates.
Well, yes, you type in the, well.
Please tell me you used the actual coordinates and you didn't just talk to Google Maps.
Yes, the latitude,
Oh, I would
longitude.
give anything if you had like an old TomTom you were using
Well,
and
now-
you were just typing in.
I'm not going to be honest about it now, obviously, because
Oh,
of how
no,
much
you don't
fun
use
you're
it.
going to be making. Maybe I did do that. You
It's
don't
on
know,
your
though.
phone.
I'm sure Victoria said, look at the map, turn left.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
much
true.
how it went. So I'm a fan of anything banana flavored. I love bananas is my legitimate favorite food. If somebody asked me that, not just fruit. So I'll take anything banana flavored too. Laffy Taffy, banana flavored Laffy
The
Taffy.
best taffy flavor is
Oh.
What
banana.
if you saw a
Hands
picture
down.
of a
Of Laffy
banana
Taffy.
on an iceberg?
I wouldn't go get that banana. I would get the one that was closer to me. Now you're gonna have to make me explain this stuff later on, and I don't want
I
to.
really want to hear.
Well, instead
I want
of
this
talking about
recorded
friends-
for posterity. I really
Some
do.
coworkers come together after the first of the year and they talk about what their resolutions were. We showed up, we got a little drunk, and then we talked about our biggest fears.
Our,
And
our-
Houston's
our irrational
are
fears.
worth mentioning.
Okay. All right. Quickly, 2 irrational fears. I'm terribly afraid of sharks. I know it's stupid. I live in South Dakota. What am I to be afraid of? Okay, I get that. I don't like pictures of icebergs either. That's a whole other thing that I have that creeps me out to look at them. I don't like to see video of them most of the time either. So now that that's out of the way and your dumb jokes are finished, can I please talk about monkey whiskey?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's all I've been wanting to do.
Jokes are all yours now, Pumpkin.
Anyway, this I saw on a shelf down there, said banana flavored, and I said, well, I have to buy it. Brought some back.
About little.
I did. Well, I didn't have a lot of room. Well, I did. Well, no, I was
Didn't you bring a
flying.
case back?
I was
I bought
flying.
a bottle from
No,
you.
I ordered a case online afterwards. Yeah, so I ordered a case of this
Okay.
once I found out how good it was.
Unless the Attorney General's listening and that's illegal.
Whatever, come get me. So
Don't hit
We're in the
anybody on the
bunker.
way here.
Best of luck.
Kelsey loved it. I loved it. We know what Rob's reaction to it was. But what makes it so unique is that this is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey is what this is. So we were, God dang it, is he writing up there that, oh, how do you
you
pronounce
say
that?
it?
How do you pronounce that word? Thalassophobia? Thalassophobia is the fear of icebergs.
What is the fear of photos of icebergs?
Thalassophobia.
Very specific.
All right.
It's got to be a photo thalassophobia.
That's its own brand of special mental
I'm
illness.
just taking this and leaving is all I'm going to do. I'm going to just sit over here in the
That's what you get
corner
for not showing up and doing this last week.
drinking until I forget about it. But now this particular whiskey is available here in Rapid City at almost any liquor store you want to go to. I've seen it in Bellefouche, Spearfish, Rapid City. So
How many liquor stores you go to?
I go to a lot of liquor stores to try to find stuff like this. But it's worth buying. I think it's like $27 a bottle is all it is. Crooked Furrow is going to set you back about $60 if you go up to North Dakota
Easy
to get it.
Bananas.
So get the monkey whiskey. At least to have it in your bar just to say, hey, you guys want to try something really, really different?
So if you happen to invite me over to your house, that I can make jokes at your expense.
Right. And Rob's not going to drink
No
it.
one's ever going to invite you over to their house. They've seen the videos.
That's what I'm hoping
They don't
for.
want us in their homes.
So what are we looking forward to in 2021? You guys have anything that's really going to be a big deal for you? Anything that's a big event or anything like that that's happening aside from just
I'm just surviving.
yeah
Over here.
keeping everything afloat?
I've made the kids get passports. I got my fingers.
Did you
crossed.
really?
This
That's
shit's gonna-
awesome.
That is cool.
So as soon as it
Did
looks
you get
like
yours?
we renewed ours.
Okay.
Tori got hers back brand new before Becky and I got ours back. Just
Okay. So
renewed.
where's the first place you guys think you're going to go?
I've been threatening like Ireland.
Threatening. No.
Well, I think the kids would like to go somewhere beachy.
Oh, that you can do that anywhere.
Right.
Anywhere. Ireland's a great
Plus,
place to
later
go.
in life, they will be happy that they went to Ireland instead
Yes.
of Maui.
Exactly. Maui's overrated.
Trash.
There's no icebergs.
And with
Trash.
that, yeah, there's no icebergs in Maui.
So, were there other whiskeys that you thoroughly enjoyed? I mean, whether we tried them on camera or not.
yes, there were ones like the Evan Williams that just surprised the hell out of me for being as inexpensive as it was and as delicious as it was. I did come across there's been so many. I can't off the top of my head. I can't. But there. I should have brought in a list of those things. But yeah, there were a good handful. I found some new ones that I know I'll buy again this year, and some new scotches too that I actually came across. That Auchentoshan we discovered really more last year, but got into kind of this year. Is one I'll always keep stocked.
Saw that at Big Whiskey towards the end of 2019.
Yes, exactly. So, yeah, there were some good ones. And I think as we move forward, we're going to find a bunch more for this year, and we want to try to bring them all to you. We want to try them, let you know what we think, and, hopefully you'll adventure out to find some of your new favorites, too. I think next week we're going to start
I'm gonna go back to the bottom shelf on the
up
Canadian.
north, and we're gonna go Canadian. So,
Didn't we already do that?
no, we're
We
doing
only
it
had
different.
the one. We got a couple more there,
Wow.
and then a couple of
Yep.
a middle and a higher end. that
Yeah,
we
so
wanna-
we're going to go back to that and march our
got
way
a
up the ladder.
month worth of Canadian stuff to celebrate.
Yeah, let's do it,
January.
eh? All right. Well, Kelsey, where can they find us on all of our social medias?
It's been a really long time.
You remember where we
I
did that?
think you can find us at Whiskey at Work with the E on Facebook
Yes.
and Whiskey at Work without the E on Instagram.
And we've changed our stupid website domain
Oh
too,
my
didn't we?
God, really?
I think we did, didn't we? I thought you changed, not the domain, but you changed it so we don't have the dashes in there, didn't you?
No.
And our
thanks.
website
Okay,
is
the website
probably
is totally the same.
whiskey-at-work.com, we think.
We think. So you try that out
You
too.
just check that out and let us know if it's there.
Anyway, here's to a great 2021. Fingers crossed.
Like our YouTube channel too, by the way.
Yeah, we got to
You gotta be able to find
there
that
as well.
somewhere.
It's easy. No dashes.
We don't think.
Thanks for watching this Whiskey at Work.